Hi guys, it's Jackie from Blended 7. Today I'm going to be making a bed head. We're getting a new bed in a couple of days before we move and selling our old bedroom suite, so I'm going to show you how I go about doing it. I've never made one before, so we'll just see how it turns out. Okay, so the items I've got that you need is a piece of MDF. So the piece I got is 1200 centimeters by well, I cut it down to 1650, so unfortunately I couldn't get them any bigger than 1200. I was hoping for 14, but doesn't matter, I think that'll be big enough. And then I've chosen my fabric, so I'm going for a watercolor style fabric. I thought I'm going to do a loud kind of pattern and then just have plain bedding. And then I've got wadding, which I got from Spotlight. I think it was $10 a meter, so I got 5 meters, which I know is a bit much, but I'm gonna triple it over to make it a bit thicker, because I think that'll be a better look. And then obviously just having the staple gun. So I'm gonna get started. Okay, so now what I've done is I've laid out the wadding over the top. So I've just done the first layer, so just try to make it even so you've got enough to pull around the back. So basically what you want to do is attach it with your nail gun and just staple all the way along, and that's what's going to hold the material and also the wadding onto it, the back of the MDF. So what I'm going to do is fold over the excess I have of the wadding and then double it up, so make it extra padded. Okay, so now what I've done is I've flipped it upside down, so I've stapled all along the bottom. And now I'm going to pull the top up firmly without breaking it and staple along the top, and then I'm going to do the same to each of the sides and cut off all the excess, and then I'll start with the fabric. So now with the corners, what I'm going to do is just cut a triangle out so that I can fold it over, because see how it's quite bulky. I'm just going to do that and then I'll show you. So see how I sort of cut a triangle out? I've also trimmed this side as well, but now when you fold it and staple it down, it's going to be a much better corner, much neater. So that's what I'll do next. So that's just after I've put those staples in. So you want to try and go around the corner. You don't want it too bulky on the sides. So we'll keep going and do the rest of the corners now and start stapling the rest of the side. Okay, so I've finished and I've doubled that over and stapled it all on and cut off the excess and pulled it tight. So we're ready to put the fabric on now. So this is the fabric I've chosen. I wanted like a watercolored pattern, and because I'm going to have just plain bedding, I wanted something a little bit dramatic, because in the new house it's a smaller bedroom and I'm not going to have any artwork above it. So this is really going to be the feature of the room. I have bought excess of this as well, so what I'm going to do is just pull it tight, cut the excess off, because I might be able to make like a throw cushion or something to match the bed head. So I'm going to start stapling this one on now too. Okay, so with stapling you just want to make sure, see how it starts to sort of pucker? You just want to make sure to pull it out and down when you're stapling so that you have it as smooth as possible. You're not wanting to have all wrinkles along the top. So just make sure that you pull it, and that's why it's important to have enough excess hanging over the back. I do sort of 2 layers, but I'll cut that bottom bit off. But just to keep it smooth and taut across the top. I'm lucky because it's a watercolour, you don't have to match the pattern too much. Like if it's slightly off and not 100% straight, you're not going to notice. But if you were having something with stripes or something, a proper pattern, you want to really make sure to keep going around to the front and double checking how it's looking from the front. And here's the finished product. I'm really happy with how it's actually turned out. It's cost me a fraction of what it would to actually buy a bed head, plus the fact that I wanted something different. I didn't want a plain bed head. I wanted this to be a feature, and with a bed with white linen in front of it and some throw cushions, it'll look awesome. So I'm really happy with it. The back isn't really super beautiful, but that doesn't matter. As long as you've pulled it tight when you're doing those staples, you should have a really good finish, and I'm really happy with it. It's nice and soft, so when you lean against it, I'm glad I doubled over the padding, so If you're going to attempt it yourself, good luck, pick an awesome pattern and have fun with it. Okay, bye.